Hello Aniji, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, fine. So it is our first class, and in this class we are going to learn how we can manage WordPress from hosting server and how to manage the existing site or new installation or find out related database and the file manager, so that at future if we face any kind of problem or if it is necessary to log in any site, or if it is necessary to install a new WordPress, we can easily manage it. So for start the class and for start the tutorial session, at first you should log in your hosting and then you should share your screen, and then I will able to manage your screen. Now we are going to learn how we can manage the existing site from SiteGround. So for do it, we should know in for each hosting, all of the hosting provider provides cPanel. So if we have the cPanel access, it will be easier, and if we do not have the cPanel access, then we can easily do it from SiteGround. So let's see how we can do it. Okay, fine. So for manage any site, we should click on websites. Look at that. Here have our website, which called renewcomport.ca, and there have a hosting plan. So look at that. If we click on WordPress admin, we will easily able to log in our dashboard, but we should find out the cPanel. So for find out the cPanel, we should click on site tools. So at first look at that. Here have some information like domains, install and manage WordPress, file manager. So when you need to install WordPress, you should click on install and manage WordPress. So and when you need to find out any files like WP content or any file, we should click on file manager. So and when you need to make a new domain or you need to create a subdomain, you should click on domains. Let's see how we can manage WordPress and install WordPress. If you want to install only WordPress, then you should select it, and at future if you need to install WordPress with WooCommerce, you should select it. And also here already showing the existing site. So when you need to visit any website, you should come here. You can easily log in by here. So for install WordPress, we should select this one, and then our another part to choose domain. There already have a website, so we should not choose it. If we choose it, then we will lost our existing site.
I already just do these steps and install the WordPress. But the question is that there are two WordPress and WordPress WooCommerce. What is the difference between the WordPress and WordPress WooCommerce?
Okay, fine. So great question. So there have no difference. Both are same, but if you choose it, it will automatically install with WooCommerce. So what is WooCommerce? It is a e-commerce functionality, so that you can easily add products or payment method or overall e-commerce related everything comes from WooCommerce. So if you choose it, you can easily set up a e-commerce site. But we also can do it with WordPress, and then we should choose WooCommerce plugin in another step. So should I show you how to install WordPress, or you already know it?
Yeah, I already do it.
Okay, fine. So now I'm going to show you how you can make domain or create subdomain in your account. So for do it, you should click on domain, and for domain mean you haven't the access of the domain in this hosting, or you purchase a domain in third party account, you want to connect the domain here, then you should choose fract domain, and if you want to create any subdomain, you should click on subdomains. Then you should write any domain name, then you should click on create.
Shimal, maybe show Anisa the one sample to create one subdomain and what are the applications of those.
Okay, fine. So suppose it is our first class, so the subdomain will comes with the main domain. So the domain name will be it is our first class dot renocomport.ca. so let's click on create. It is already created and they are showing us a option install application. So from here we also can install WordPress in this subdomain. Look at that, it is super easy. Just choose WordPress and domain should be the subdomain, and then installation path will be main folder. It will not problem. You can also choose a subfolder. So there it will create another folder, but if you choose main folder, then it will comes under the public underscore HTML, and here it will be your username and it will be your password which you will use for login in your account. And email field, in the email field you should write a email which you will use for as an administrator or for the main access. So should I install the WordPress?
You can.
So I'm going to click on install. So let's check the site in the new tab. Look at that, it is already installed. And now your question, how you can log in the site without hosting or SiteGround. So you should write /wp-admin. Look at that, it is showing the username field. We should use the username which was here. Wait, basically we didn't copy it or save the username and the password. So here I have a task for you. You can open your note file so that you can note the task, or I am going to make a note file for you so that you will get the task for your home. So for this class I sent you a task. You should create a subdomain and install new WordPress. After I checked it in the second class, then you will able to remove the domain, subdomain and the installation file. So now we are going to learn how we can remove the unnecessary WordPress from our hosting. Do you have any question in this part?
Okay. So my question is that yes, you say me I have to create a subdomain and we will check and then in the next class. My question about the domain. The question is that for our comfort, are you reading it?
So your question about the creating subdomain, right?
Yes. I'm saying that. No. My question is about domain. For our comfort website, we just choose a plan of one hosting. Okay, that's fine. But if we choose the premium plan, there are options to create 25 websites. Maybe more. So the question is that if we choose the premium plan for the domain for the 25 websites for the 50 websites, the main domain will remain the same, and for the 25 websites or they will be changed on that.
So it is basically you should think it in the simple method. Your main site will comes from main domain, and all of the sites or for all of the other site you should make a subdomain. So suppose you have 5 website, you should make 5 subdomain. But if you think that no, I should add the website in main domain and in this hosting plan it should be show there, so you should click on park domain.
Hi, Shimul. Sorry, I'm gonna add up here. Would you mind to give Anisa one example that why we create these subdomains? What is the use of these subdomains?
Okay, fine. So now it is clear for me. So why you need to create a subdomain? Suppose we are working on renocomport.ca and it is our main site, but your owners say that hey, please add the site in a subdomain for safe method. Suppose at future we faced any hacking or anyone hacked our site, so that we can easily recover the site from subdomain. Or suppose uh, each day you are working in the site, so for a major change we always recommend to do it in a staging site. So for make any staging site we always recommend to add a subdomain and do your every job in the subdomain. After you successfully done the job, then add everything from subdomain to main domain, so that your visitor will not get any bad experience. So that in this case we always try to make subdomain.
Thank you, Shimul. Yeah, that's the right way to tell. Yeah, that was exactly I want her to give the message. Now, can you just show her the website that she make the Reno Comfort? Just transfer it to the subdomain and so that she can make some changes over there. And also maybe later sometime we will transfer it back to the main domain. So just show her how to transfer the whole website to the subdomain.
Okay, fine. So now we are going to learn how to migrate a website from a main domain to subdomain. By using this process, you can easily migrate the site from one domain to another. It is not a matter where the domain exists, but method is same. So at first we need a backup. So look at that. We should go to WordPress, then install and manage. Then here are two sites. We should migrate this renocomport.ca to it is our first class.renocomport.ca. So for take a backup we should go to this website. Click on this icon so that we can directly log in there. We already logged in. You can make a note. Step 1, we should make a backup. So for make a backup we should click on plugins, then installed plugins. Then we should click on add plugin, and then we should search here all in one WP migration. It is one of the most popular plugin for take backup and migrate a website. So you also going to learn that how to take a backup.
Shmul, you can just understand the Urdu, so I can convey my message what I wanted to say, so you can understand, and what my question, my point is not clear in here. So the question is that मेन डोमेन लाइक हमारी जो मेन डोमेन है वो comfort.ca रीनो comfort.ca जो कि हमारे व्यूअर सोर्स है, हमारे विजिटर्स सोर्स है, उनको शो होगी। लेकिन जो सब डोमेन है, लाइक इसका पर्पस क्या है? अगर हम क्या ये इसमें बैकअप करिए, लाइक हमारे पास आपने कहा ना सब डोमेन जो है वो हम क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, तो सब डोमेन क्या हमने सिर्फ बैकअप प्लान के लिए रखा होता है कि जो हमारी जो मेन डोमेन जो है आपने कहा उसको कोई हैक कर सकता है, लाइक हमारा डाटा लॉस्ट हो सकता है, उस डाटा को सिर्फ सेव करने के लिए सब डोमेन जो है वो क्रिएट होती हैं। जैसे हमारी अब इस डोमेन के ऊपर वेबसाइट जो है वो लाइव आई हुई है, लाइक comfort.ca, इसलिए हमारी वेबसाइट वर्डप्रेस की लाइव होगी, ठीक है,
So
ऑन गूगल होगी। लेकिन जो सेकंड मैं आपसे जो चीज़ पूछ रही हूँ, अब फर्स्ट क्लास की जो हमने जो सब डोमेन बनाई है उसके अंदर जो बैकअप का डाटा हम लोग उसके अंदर जो हम डाटा ऐड करेंगे, क्या वो वेबसाइट जो है वो उसको अलग से क्रिएट करना पड़ेगा, या उसको भी जो है वो भी लाइव हो, या सिर्फ हमारे पास बैकअप डाटा के थ्रू पे हमारे पास पड़ी हुई है?
so look at that. And for suppose you want to save, you are working in a company, and for a company person you want to always save yourself, so that you should always take backup. But your question is why we are using the subdomain is for user experience. So that suppose today your boss told you that you should make a new page in the main website, and you start to working, but one visitor comes there and she got the link where you are working. So there will have something broken or something not completed, so that it will make a bad user experience. In this case, for remove the bad user experience, I recommend you to do it inside subdomain. But for save yourself, you always recommend you to activate this plugin and just take a backup. That's all. Then you will be safe from any other risks, because you have a backup and you can easily restore the backup in your website, so that there you will not face any problem.
Okay, I understand now.
Okay, so we are in the migrating step. So for migrate, at first we should create a backup. So from left hand side, from all-in-one WP migration, we should click on backups, then create backups, then download the backup in your computer. So the download process was completed and our backup taking process was completed. Now we should upload the backup in our new website. That's all. So I'm going to site tools and going to log in our second website, this one. Click on login button for login there, and from there, before migrate any website to anywhere, you should at first reset the website. It is not a matter it is a new site or it is an old site. So now we are going to learn how to reset a website. It is always automatically comes in this step. So I'm going to click on plugins, then add plugin, and then we should search here reset, and it is the one of the most popular tools for reset a WordPress website. And then we should click on activate. After click on activate, this pop-up will come here. So we should click on tools WP reset, and we should ignore their premium plan because no need it. So we should scroll down, and then we should click here reset. So click on reset site, it will reset the site, and reset WordPress. Now we should click on plugins and remove all of them. Just select all, then bulk action delete. Click on apply. Click on OK. It wasn't removed, so we are going to remove it. Just click on deactivate, then click on delete. Now we can start our migration process. It will be second step to our migrating website. So click on add plugin and search here all-in-one WP migration. This is the plugin, so click on install now and click on activate. Then just from there click on import, and look at that, here have a restriction. Your host restricts upload to 256 megabyte. So they are saying that you never able to upload a files which will be upper than 256 megabytes. So it is a problem, and you can ask me that Shimul, at future there will have a website which will be 1 GB or 2 GB or more. So how we can manage that? So that they give us a solution. Our unlimited extension bypass this. So they have a unlimited extension. I already have it with the license key. I will share it in the chat. So for now I am going to click on import from choose file, and just recently we downloaded this file. Click on open. So it is already completed the uploading process, so we should click on proceed, and there it is saying us that your site was migrated successfully. You should save the permalink structure, then finish it. So we are going to save the permalink. So now you can ask me that Shimul, what is the permalink? So the permalink is a link structure. Look at that, it is the structure of the link. So first of all the domain comes, then the page name comes, so it is called the permalinks. And now we should use the login access of
this website, because this site was migrated there. So without this login access, we are not able to, we will not able to log in there. So I'm going to click on finish that, because I know that it is already completed and we can log in from here easily. Click on finish and reload the screen. So then remove this URL so that we can check is our site migrated properly or not. Look at that, this website migrated from there. So now our this site renocomport.ca also exists here, and in this process you can easily migrate a site from any domain to anywhere. So do you have any question about that?
No.
So now wait here. So easily find out existing site. So now I believe that we are able to find out an existing site. Have any question about that?
No.
And also now we know how to install a new WordPress by using the hosting. Then we should know how to find out the database and the file manager. It is most important part. Find out the database and the file manager. So now you can ask me that, Shimul, why it is important? Why find out related database and file manager is important? So in our next class we will learn how to fix a confliction error. So for fix a confliction error, we should know where the file have. So we should check the files, and for check the files, we should know how we can find out the files. So we should click on dashboard. Then look at that. Here it is already exist, file manager. So we should click on file manager. And look at that, there have two websites. It is our firstclass.renocomport.com and it is for our main site. Look at that. So here I have these three for this one. But you should know that our all of the main files will comes from public_html. It is the WordPress main files. They are the main files. And for the subdomains, and if you have lot of subdomains, all of the subdomains will come here, and under the all of the subdomains we'll have the public_html. So now I believe that we know how we can find out the file manager. And last part in this video, we are going to learn how we can find out the databases. So we should know that all of the database will exist in MySQL. And look at that, here I have all of the databases. For the subdomain it is the database, and for the main domain it is the database. If you have lot of site, all of the database will exist here. So from there you can easily manage a database. Look at that, but there it is not showing. So we should click on PHP My Admin. So access PHP My Admin, and it will be also help us in our next class for fixing any conflicted site. Look at that, here both of the database available. So Anija, our class was completed from my end, and now you can ask your questions so that we can close the class. And I already record the class, I believe that, and if you need I can send you the record class, and I already sent you the task for you so that you can practice it in home.
I have no any kind of question.
If you haven't any question, I should close the meeting. Thank you so much for your time, and it is time to say you goodbye.
Okay. And also please
Thank you,
share
Shimal.
that. And also please share that you just recorded the class with me, so I.
Okay, I believe that I recorded the class, and I will submit the class in our chat, and I also believe that you will complete your task 1 for the first class. Okay.